Welcome back to our Housingnet interviews. Today we have an interview with an accommodation provider. Now I know you guys have seen our interviews with our carers and allied health providers, but today we have an accommodation provider speaking about his experience with listing his properties on Housingnet. So round of applause to Justin. Justin, you want to help introduce yourself a bit?
Sure, Winston. My name is Justin. I have several properties that are listed with Housingnet.
So our first question is, what has your experience been with Housingnet so far?
My experience has been great. Initially listing properties was a very easy process, very pain-free. The property application was approved within a week. The application or mobile applications are very easy to use, very intuitive. And the cost structure is fantastic. Doesn't matter if I have one property or a couple of properties listed. There's no cost involved, which is makes makes this a much better proposition for myself.
That's great to hear, Justin. So next question we have is, how was your experience with previously advertising a property? So Justin's actually came to me previously before he was on HouseNet, and he discussed with me that it's been very difficult to be able to find a place where, because obviously advertising is not free. And when you spend that money to be able to advertise, you want to check it every day. You want to go through it. You can get your money's worth. Are you doing this and that? But when he came to HouseNet, we told him, we don't charge you a thing. There's nothing to list. He thought I was lying. He thought that I was trying to pull his leg and trying to pull him in for some scam that no, we're going to charge you C cross. No. So let's talk about that, Justin. So what has your experience been with previously advertising a property, and what was the change when it came to HouseNet?
My experience previously with listing properties, it's been expensive, costly, time-consuming process. It's been very hit and miss on the number of applicants and quality of applicants that I've received for my properties, which are, a lot of these issues have been resolved since I've transferred over to HousingNet.
That's great, Justin. That's awesome to hear. So, what is something you like and you dislike about HouseNet? So, I know we talk a lot about the benefits of HouseNet, but it's important to also talk about what we can improve because obviously we know we're not perfect, right? And we want to create the most user-friendly interface and application that we can. So, what's something that you like and dislike about HouseNet?
Okay,
Show the full truth, man. Let's get into
I mean,
it.
I think obviously the mobile interface is a fantastic feature. It's so easy to use. It's time consuming. It's mobile, so I can be anywhere and I can see what's going on. From what could be improved or things that I'm not completely happy with is the algorithm that ensures that my property is at the top of the listings, that has a lot of visibility. I need to I've seen the webinar. I know what I have to do to maximise that, but I do have to re-register every 90 days to achieve that. Now, if that is something that could be addressed in the future with a different algorithm or another method of prioritizing properties or ensuring that they're sitting at the top of the listing, so there's a lot more visibility, that would be fantastic because it would save my time in the future.
Of course, of course. And when we get feedback like that, we're going to take that into our back end and we're going to prioritize that to be able to give Justin that positive experience with HouseNet, right? So I know you have several properties with HouseNet, listed with HouseNet. How's your results been in getting inquiries? Have you gotten inquiries? You mentioned briefly about it, but let's talk about it more. Have you gotten inquiries on your property? Because I know you were in our webinar and you asked the questions and you were very informative of being able to know how to maximize exposure and optimize the listing.
Yeah.
How's that gone for you? Did you notice a change in getting more inquiries?
Absolutely. I mean, I think the webinar was a very good resource and tool to be able to list my property as effectively as possible.
So, Justin, do you think you'll keep listing your properties in the future with HouseNet with your current experience?
Uh, Absolutely. I mean, I have absolutely no reason to change. Again, there's no cost to me. The applications are very user friendly. The amount of applications I'm receiving is fantastic. So I really have no need to change.
Awesome. Awesome.
Really, I'm really happy.
And what would you say to other accommodation providers that want to try HouseNet but not sure if they want to spend the time registering, even though it don't cost you anything?
Sure. Look, I would say take the time to talk to someone there at HousingNet. Um, you've got nothing to lose and everything to gain from this. So um, give them a chance.
We really appreciate Justin taking the time out. Make sure you guys stay tuned for any more interviews in the future. And again, have a look at our exclusive webinar and our other interviews to better learn how to make the most out of Housingnet. And again, if there's something we can improve, let us know. We want to create a community where all accommodation fighters, allied health, or participants can come, and it's a win-win for everyone.